Your view of the world is shaped by how you allow yourself to experience it. You create a point of view and see everyone and everything through this lens. Most people live their entire lives with a forced perspective, only being able to see things in an uncomplicated way. But changing one detail can greatly alter how you visualize everything around you, and now you see things you never saw coming. Turning that lens on yourself can show you something you're not gonna like. I've waited 2 long months for the day to come. And Halloween Havoc, let's see what happens. Grayson, I'm gonna force my perspective on you on the way to my ultimate goal. At Halloween Havoc, I leave you in the dark.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.